So I'm here with Ben Cussons, who is the driver of this fantastic C-Type, which we'll talk about in a second, but also you're the new chairman of the Royal Automobile Club Board of Directors.
Yep, and we're here at Goodwood at the Revival meeting, quite an unforgettable event. It's the 20th anniversary, so 21st edition. I raced at the first one in 1998, and it was quite incredible because nobody knew what to expect, and yet now the Duke of Richmond and his team continue to reinvent this event with something new every year to surprise us.
It really is great, isn't it? And this year the breadth of cars is fantastic.
It is. It's an incredible selection. I mean, some of the races vary. If you look at the pre-war Grand Prix cars, there is the most spectacular collection of very original cars, two 8-cylinder Maseratis. But then the racing is incredibly competitive. We had a fabulous Kimrara trophy last night with a nail-biting finish between the Bred Van Ferrari and the E-Type. We've got TT tomorrow. Every race has its own excitement.
And you're in the Freddie March in this C-Type, and this raced here in 1955, I understand. It
actually raced earlier. Its very first race was August 1952. It was one of the first cars delivered by the factory, although it's chassis 21. And it was raced by its owner, Bill Holt, in the autumn meeting. So it's got a long relationship with Goodwood. It did pretty much every meeting between 52 and 55.
And what do you love about driving this car in particular?
It's an old family friend. It's been in the family for nearly 30 years. I've always driven it to the Goodwood. There's no trailer. I got in the car in central London on Thursday night with my spanners and my overalls and helmet and drove down here, and it's a great car. They were built to win Le Mans, but they're a superb road car. It's a beautiful thing to look at, and I love the car.
It's fantastic to look at, and it's brilliant to watch it race, and it's brilliant. So at the Royal Automobile Club, where are you going to go from here? Where are you going to take the club?
Well, it's a broad-based members club, but very much motoring is absolutely its heart. It is the Royal Automobile Club. We are the second oldest motoring club in the world after the Automobile Club de France. We have positions on the FIA, on the Motorsports Association. So the club has a lot of influence still through its directors. And also we have a very wide range of activities, both for members and the wider audience, such as the Veteran Car Run, which is part of London Motoring Week in November. So we're constantly looking to establish new events that involve the wider motoring public. You don't have to have a flash sports car or a great collector's car to do some of our events. It's all about just enjoying the motor car.
That's fantastic. I know you've got a race. We've got cars firing up all around us, so we'll let you go, but thank you very much for your time, Ben.
Okay, my pleasure.
Thank you. Back to Bicester.